Wobbly Times, number 200. I start out with this, my last entry on Wobbly Times, with a song about a producer. A producer, of course, of wealth. And that would be a member of the working class. I mean, who else would be producing the wealth? There's wealth in nature too. There's no denying that. But it's not actually producing more wealth. I mean, for wages and all of that sort of thing. So anyway, this is a song that was popular in the last Depression. In 1929, 1935, that area, and all the way up to World War II. And it was made, I think, most popular by Bing Crosby, and I by no means think that I am his equal in singing anyway. But anyway, I'll recount it for you. They used to tell me we were building a dream, and so I followed the mob. When there was work to do, or guns to bear, I was always there, right on the job. They used to tell me we were building a dream, with peace and glory ahead. So why am I standing in line, just waiting for bread? Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Once I built a tower up to the sun, bricks, rivets, and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we look swell, full of that Yankee doodly-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was a kid on the drum. Oh, say, can't you remember? They called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, can't you remember? I'm your pal. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suits, gee, we look swell, full of that Yankee doodly-dum. 500,000 boots went slogging through hell, and I was the kid on the drum. Oh, say, can't you remember? They called me out. It was all the time. Say, can't you remember? I'm your pal, brother, can you spare a dime? So that was a song about the lonely producer, unemployed, and just standing in line waiting for bread. Now, what should these producers what should they be doing? Well, they should be gathering together as a class and singing the red flag. And so I'm going to sing the red flag, but it's not going to be to the song or the tune of Tannenbaum, but to the tune of the White Cockade, which is how it was originally sung in 1889 when James Connell first penned it. So, the red flag. Oh, I'm using the 1923 version of the Wobbly Songbook. The workers' flag is deepest red, it shrouded off our martyred dead. And ere their limbs grew stiff and cold, their lifeblood dyed its every fold. Then raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Oh, cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. Look round, the Frenchman loves its blaze, the sturdy German chants its praise. In Moscow's vaults, its hymns are sung, Chicago swells its surging song. Then raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. It waved above our infant might when all ahead seemed dark as night. It witnessed many deed and vow. We will not change its color now. So raise the scarlet banner high, beneath its foes we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. It suits today the meek and base, whose minds are fixed on pelf and place, to cringe beneath the rich man's frown, and haul that sacred emblem down. Then raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. With heads uncovered we all bear it onward till we fall. Come dungeons dark or gallows grim, this song shall be our parting hymn. And raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. Okay, and a couple of more songs about organizing and being a bit rowdy, and understanding that you are part of the class that produces all the wealth of the nation, with the exception of the natural resources. You're producing the wealth, and you're only getting wages in return. So, we have a song by John Brill to the tune of Take It to the Lord in Prayer, which goes something like this. Are you poor, forlorn, and hungry? Are there lots of things you lack? Is your life made up of misery? Then dump the bosses off your back. Are your clothes all patched and tattered? Are you living in a sack? Would you have your troubles scattered? Then dump the bosses off your back. Are you almost split asunder, loaded like a long-eared jack? Boo, why don't you buck like thunder and dump the bosses off your back? All the agonies you suffer, you can end with one good whack. Stiffen up, you ornery duffer, and dump the bosses off your back. Okay, so you get the general idea now. So the guy who was singing about how he built all the towers and all the roads and everything, well, this should have been his. This should be a song that he would be singing during the last depression and during all depressions, because you know how capitalism is. It's just one current economic slump to another one. Anyway, this is a tune by Joe Hill, and it's the tune Tramp, 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 the Boys Are Marching. If you all will shut your trap, I will tell you about a chap that was broken up against it for fair. He was not the kind of shirk, he was looking for hard work, but he heard the same story everywhere. Tramp, 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 keep on a tramping, nothing doing for you here. If I catch you round again, you will wear the ball and chain. Keep on tramping, that's the best thing you can do. He walked up and down the street till the shoes fell off his feet. In a house he spied a lady cooking stew, and he said, "How do you do? May I chop some wood for you?" What the lady told him made him feel so blue. Tramp, 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 keep on a tramping, nothing here for you. If I catch you round again, you will wear the ball and chain. Keep on tramping, that's the best thing you can do. Across the street he read a sign, "Work for Jesus," so it said. And he said, "Here is my chance, I'll surely try." And he kneeled upon the floor till his knees got rather sore. But at eating time he heard the preacher cry, Tramp, tramp, keep on a tramping. Nothing here for you to do. If I catch you round again, you will wear the ball and chain. Keep on tramping too. It's the best thing you can do. Down the street he met a cop, and the copper made him stop. And he asked him, when did you blow into town? Come with me to the judge. But the judge, he said, oh fudge, bums have no money and needn't come around. Tramp, 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 keep on a trampin'. Nothing here for you to do. If I catch you round again, you will wear the ball and chain. Keep on trampin', that's the best thing you can do. Finally came that happy day when his life did pass away. He was sure he'd go to heaven when he died. When he reached the pearly gate, St. Peter, mean old skate, slammed that gate right in his face and loudly cried, tramp, 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 keep on a trampin'. Nothing here for you to do. If I catch you round again, you will wear the ball and chain. Keep on trampin', that's the best thing you can do. Okay, so one more last song, and we will be out of here. It's another one by Joe Hill. It's called Mr. Block, and it's to the air. It looks to me like a big time tonight. And I shall have a swig of ale before this one. Please give me your attention. I'll introduce to you a man who is a credit to our red, white, and blue. White, red, and blue. His head is made of lumber and solid as a rock. He is a common worker and his name is Mr. Block. And Block, he thinks he may be president someday. Oh, Mr. Block, you were born by mistake. You take the cake. You make me ache. Tie a rock on your block and go jump in the lake. Kindly do that for liberty's sake. Yes, Mr. Block is lucky, he found a job by G. The Sharks got $7 for job and fare and fee, and fare and fee. They shipped him to a desert and dumped him with his truck. But when he tried to find his job, he sure was out of luck. He shouted, that's too raw. I'll fix them with the law. Oh, Mr. Block, you were born by mistake. You take the cake, you make me ache. Go tie a rock on your block and then jump in the lake. Kindly do that for liberty's sake. Oh, Block, he hiked back to the city. But he wasn't doing well. He said, I'll join the union, the great AF of L. AF of L. He got a job next morning, got fired in the night. He said, I'll see Sam Gompers, and he'll fix that foreman right. Sam Gompers said, you see, you've got our sympathy. Oh, Mr. Block, you were born by mistake. You take the cake, you make me ache. Tie a rock on your block and go jump in the lake. Kindly do that for liberty's sake. Election day shouted, socialist for mayor. The comrade got elected. He happy was for fair. A great big socialistic bull did rap him on the block, and Comrade Block did sob. I helped him to his job. Oh, Mr. Block, you were born by mistake. You take the cake. You make me ache. Go tie a rock on your block and go jump in the lake. Kindly do that for liberty's sake. Poor Block, he died one evening. I'm very glad to state he climbed the golden ladder up to that pearly gate. To pearly gates. He said, oh, Mr. Peter, one word I'd like to tell. I'd like to meet the Astor Bills and John D. Rockefeller. Old Pete said, is that so? You'll meet them down below. Oh, Mr. Block, you were born by mistake. You take the cake, you make me ache. Go tie a rock on your block and go jump in the lake. Kindly do that for liberty's sake. And now, for liberty's sake, I will sign off. If you want to hear more of my blubbering or read it, you can go down the memory hole. I'll leave a link on Wildly Times 200 for you to do that if you want to. Anyway, I bid you a fond adieu, solidarity, and take care. Hang in there and don't despair.